What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unfiltered Truth. I'm your host, Phil Robinson. With me, as always, my brother from another mother, the almighty, the incomparable, all-knowing, rather slim, if I may say so myself, Phil motherfucking Jones.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Oh, well, they seem to be doing all right. I'm going to need you to eat some marshmallows or something. I can't have your face being skinnier than mine. You make me look bad now.
Hey, get in the gym with me, bro.
Tell the makeup artist, hurry up, lashes don't take that long. This is all natural, baby girl. All natural. What's up, everybody? How the fuck is everybody doing?
Oh man, I haven't seen you motherfuckers in a long time. How you doing?
We got real football. Real motherfucking football. Pads came on today.
Dan, why you do that?
Well, turnabout is
fair. Hey, no, come on. Look. If it was too reckless, then we throw him into the shadow realm. Let her out. Come on, man.
Oh, you didn't see this right here, did you? So let me just scroll. Well, it pulled off. She sent her own husband to the shadow realm first. Yeah, you over here throwing on the cake? You over here throwing on the cake? Hey, I want y'all to know, Phil right here. My man Jones got a soft spot for the ladies. It don't matter what you think. He gonna have your back no matter what. All
right, motherfucker. All right, look. Let's get started. Look, everybody's talking about Christian Wilkins.
That is the question.
I like you, and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Woo!
All
right. But in all real, let's all be realistic with this right here. Hide your toes, hide your feet. Hey, look.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilkins.
He might do some careless whisper in your ear.
Well, there was that photo of him kissing Hunter, or really he was trying to swallow Hunter's forehead with his lips. You didn't see that one?
I don't want to see that.
Oh, no,
I don't want to see that.
Oh,
all right, come on. I'm trying to be serious.
I want
to be serious for once, sir. All right, so look.
I had to.
As the story goes, can I say the story, sir?
No. That has to come out on its own.
I'm talking about the injury.
Oh, that one by all.
Damn it, he done Metro PCS and froze. Look at him. All right. So I'm going to talk about it. We all know Christian Wilkins. He had his injury going back to after the fifth game of the season. Got put on the IR. He had a Jones fracture. With the Jones fracture, and it's funny, Jones. I actually had a Jones fracture before, and that shit's a bitch. Okay, it's like a broken bone right there between the middle of the toe. Nah, it's about the middle of the foot. And he needed a screw put in. So that being said, gets the surgery, gets the screw put in, and we fast forward to the off season where he proceeds to break the screw in his foot. Now, we all hear that, okay, he's back in the boot. He had to leave mini camp and whatnot. And this all happened before the draft. So he went and got just that. You got some feedback. You got some feedback. So long story short, he went and got the screw repaired. Is that correct?
Initially, yes.
Now, here's the funny thing. Man hurts his foot again. But ladies and gentlemen, we had Saul proof. This man was in the weight room.
Tearing up his he's with you.
He was dancing.
Singing.
Guess what? He was not supposed to be out of that boot.
No.
So in other words, you being out of that boot, that just tells me one thing. He end up fucking that foot up again and dancing. It looked like he was not taking. Now, as I recall, when you're injured like that, you're supposed to be rehabbing, correct?
Yes.
So he didn't take his rehab serious then.
That is what
so let me ask you this. As I recall in the reports, even Tashawn had put out a report that he's on the PUP list and he's supposed to be in a boot, correct?
Yes.
All right, so if he's in the boot, why the fuck? And you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm gonna cuss it out. I'm gonna just let loose. Why the fuck are you dancing the Backstreet Boys in some fucking Crocs, knowing that you just had foot repair? You're not taking it serious. You're not being professional. This team is supposed to be all in, and you're coming out here and just acting a fool. So you know what? No. And again, when people think that, oh, the team only sees what goes on, like, well, at the facility or what's reported, bro, I'm going to tell you guys this. The front office pays attention to social media. They pay attention.
Guys devoted just to do that, just to watch social media, the players.
Now, granted, there are security cameras in team facilities and in locker rooms and whatnot. And damn sure John Gruden had it all installed everywhere. But now this is an 8K. You're fucking dancing on a bad foot. And the expectation for him was to be ready by week 1. Ladies and gentlemen,
we've seen this song.
That is the main clear reason why he was released. John Spytek had made note about, I think, last week, beginning of the week, about availability.
Stability.
I'm not going to waste time with guys that are not ready to go. And especially this. That's why the team put that statement out. Yeah, let me see if I can still pull that little statement up by the team. Because that should have told everybody, it ain't about no fucking kissing shit. It's about the actions he made, playing around and not taking things serious. Matter of fact, I'm ready to pull this shit up right now. Let's see if I can pull this up right now. Because that shit was damning. It was like, oh, they not fucking around. And when you see something like that, here it is. Okay.
And I quote,
we have decided that it is in the best interest of the organization to move on from Christian Wilkins, and he has been informed of his release from the team. This franchise has a commitment to excellence on and off the field. With no clear path or plan for for future return to play from Christian, this transaction is necessary for the entire organization to move forward and prepare for the new season. So that means he was bullshitting. He was not committed to the plan. So everybody that wanted to try to jump and say that this was, oh, yeah, he was messing with the team, ain't really playing with toes and shit. Really ain't got nothing. Motherfuckers fuck around, okay? Motherfuckers have fucked around in the locker room for years and shit. It ain't really that. Now, there's nothing going on during the summertime. So people need a story to kind of spin and try to juice it up, make it more exciting for people to be like, oh shit, it's viewership. That's views. That's numbers. Guess what? Views and numbers, ching ching, motherfuckers get paid. Mm-hmm. But in this situation here, it all had to do with his commitment to one, you are coming off of surgery. You are supposed to be rehabbing. When rehabbing, you're supposed to be getting yourself in shape, following the procedures that we have. You also look at your second option from medical officials and then the team medical doctor. And if you're not following this shit, guess what? Pack your bags, take them pink ass Crocs,
paragraph 8,
and fuck out of here. That's all it was. That's really all it was. It wasn't what everybody's saying, tickle the butthole and all that bullshit, you know, or, you know, some people want to say baby oil and all that, but, you know, we don't know that part. And I'm not touching that part because that's where you can get in trouble with. Just saying.
You're absolutely right about this, Kevin. The team was willing to pay him to have another surgery, wait out the rehab, and if you were good enough to be dancing and jumping around and doing all that shit that he'd been doing, then you should have no problem getting a surgery and being ready to play.
And here's the other thing. You were what, the second or third highest paid player on the team. We have an investment in you.
But who's counting?
And you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yes. She said it best. It's called a breach of contract.
Actually, what she said was a beach.
Oh, she said a beach. I'm going to clear it up for her. A breach. You know how you be typing on your phone? You be like, I thought I said it, but I didn't say it. But we get the point. We all, if you got good common sense, and what most of you guys do, you do have good common sense. You are being petty, Robinson. But the thing, like I said, the thing about it, what he did, he fucked himself over. I wouldn't be, and he's talking about going to the NFL Players Association, go through arbitration to get his money in his bag. But the thing about it, me and Wit, when we did a Twitter space last Thursday night, because this motherfucker disturbed me from Fantastic Four. And if you ain't seen this shit, please go fucking see that shit. That shit was fucking good. Saw it 3 fucking times. That fucking good. But I'm going to say this. What he did, he fucked himself. He's trying to get his money? No. You can't. You're not going to get it. Because that video that went out there, we're going to plaster this shit up on the screen. And then we also have the notes and information. Like, okay, well, your doctor told you need to be doing this, and this. Our team doctors and trainers ask you to do this, and this. But on this date, in that date, and the week before that, we have that you didn't complete not one of them. So, Chris, thank you. He wasn't serious about winning. Max, and y'all know this. Max Crosby, that motherfucker about winning. That motherfucker tired of that shit. He tired of losing shit. Everybody tired of losing shit. Our fan base is tired of losing shit. I say everybody, majority of the players that are on that team are tired of that losing shit. Nobody fucking around with them. Have you heard any outcry from any of the players? Name one player right now you've heard a fucking outcry that Christian Wilkins is gone, that they're upset. Name one.
Not a single person.
You hear Geno Smith? Nope. You hear Max Crosby? Nope. Shit, you know Pete Carroll got a damn account. I had to release him. Did you hear him say that shit? No. Not a damn person. Because what? You were on some out-of-pocket shit. And when you on some out-of-pocket shit and your teammates ain't fucking with you, get back to the kitchen. No, not even get back to the kitchen, boy.
Take your ass home.
It's Gordon Ramsay. Get the fuck out of here, you donkey.
You have to.
Man, yeah. That freak. Look, I'm gonna leave that freaky shit alone.
I'm not going there.
Cause I'm gonna tell you this. That's a thin line where you can get hit with a cease and desist.
If not more.
You gotta be careful with that shit. Notice, y'all ain't seen me making no jokes or memes on the freaky shit.
Mm-mm.
I ain't saying a damn thing.
Nah.
But enough of Christian Wilkins. Let's move on to the next.
To the real star of the show.
Camp, and the pads have came on. Robinson.
So today was the opposite of what happens with when the pads come on. Because usually when the pads come on, the defense has a great day. But all we've heard today is about how successful the offense has been. And yes, we had the defense step up and get a play here and there, but the offense ruled the day today. Dante Thornton went out, caught a 70-yard bomb. Trey Tucker has been stealing the spotlight since camp opened up. Jack Besh came in and did his thing with Aiden, caught him a touchdown. That's now back-to-back practices. Brock Bowers is going to continue to do Brock Bowers-like things. But most importantly, we got a glimpse of what's to come with the number 6 overall pick. And Ashton Jeanty, while I had my reservations, is out here turning heads and showing exactly why he was picked number 6. That footwork is like that. I've heard that from a majority of people and quite a few people that he is indeed like that. And the footwork is just on another level. He can truly make a guy miss in a phone booth. I know a lot of you people don't know what that is anymore because you're young. People used to have phone booths where they could make calls from a portable landline, which was about shoulder width wide, and in that space, Ashton Jeanty can make a man miss. What you looking at?
So the reason why I was running behind, I was getting information on what was going on with the shooting that happened down in New York by the NFL headquarters.
In the building.
Yeah. So my phone was going off. And so when you would call me, get ready, it's like, yeah, the gunman, he had already took his life, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, definitely. That is some crazy shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Whew.
So what else did you hear?
Oh, homie had his gun permit and all handgun permit and all that through Nevada and shit. Through the Nevada police department.
Yeah, he was from Las Vegas, I believe.
Yeah.
Saying,
But yo, the smooth walk out there and have that shit, bro. He was carrying some heavy shit.
yeah, he was on a mission, and he with all of that, he only shot a well, I'm not gonna say only, but he shot a Bronx policeman from I believe it was the 47th precinct or the 43rd.
Yeah, he shot and killed a NYPD officer. Yeah. But if it wasn't for that officer, it could have been a lot worse. A lot. Like somebody somebody was saying there was like you got some interns in that office too. And like some of your interns are usually in high school too. So we could have said there could have been fucking kids right there too.
Yeah,
So, you know, thoughts and prayers, to that officer and to his family. That's something. The man put his life on the line of duty to make sure more folks were safe. So, God rest his soul. But yeah, getting back to things, Ashton Genty is what folks were saying about Ashton Genty.
absolutely. And to be frank with you, I last season around this time, I heard very similar things about Brock Bowers. And as we've had this change in regime and it's flipped a couple times, one of the key things that's happened is the addition of new owners. And since the new owners have come in, very slowly this thing has started to turn around if you've truly been paying attention. You've got a premium exec in John Spytek, a roster builder, a culture maker in Pete Carroll, a coach, a developer. You've got the ownership group who is making all the right moves, and specifically the draft class. We're not drafting guys that are, oh my God, this dude sucks anymore. You're drafting guys that are, oh my God, this dude is fucking awesome. Last year it was Brock Bowers. This year it's sounding more and more like it's going to be Ashton Genty. All I've heard is this guy's like that. Like that, like that. And last year when I heard it about Brock, I was like, yeah, all right, we'll see, we'll see. And then he just completely knocked my fucking socks off.
Brock Bowers really was the definition of let me show you how a white man played football. Man.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm unfamiliar with your game, Mr. Bowers. You go on and keep doing what you're doing.
He was like, let me show you how it's done, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ashton Genty, and I got some folks on, where I work on base. My full time work for America, but my full time, I talked to some folks that are stationed down where Ashton Genty used to play football. Oh, buddy. I got a motherfucker that talk like Boomhauer at my job.
Boomhauer.
He said, "Oh dang, that boy, that quick son bitch, that motherfucking cut, swim, spin by." I said, "What?"
Come again?
I said, what the fuck you just say?
Was it like listening to Zach Leggett?
That boy, like, he something off of Madden. He'll spin on you. He'll break your ankles. He'll hurt if he can hurt over you. He hurt over you. And that boy got low. He got a mean old daggone stiff arm, boy. I'll tell you, man. I'm like, what? Okay. Okay. I don't know if it was Cajun, Swamp. I don't know what the fuck accent this motherfucker talked this shit, but he said Genty the real deal. There's other people saying this shit. When I go back and talk to some folks that they work for the Ravens, they said they didn't have Derrick Henry, they would have took Ashton Genty.
Oh, wow.
There are folks that have said if the Giants didn't have the situation they were dealing with, they would have took Ashton Genty. If the Browns knew exactly what the fuck they wanted, they would have took Ashton Genty. Now, I get why the Browns did what they did, because, you need to help Jarrett. You need to help his swole ass. So you got arguably one of the best D tackles in the draft. So, I mean, you had to help Myles Garrett. So, hey, I get that. But just knowing how high everybody had Ashton Genty on their board is the real fucking thing. Q, I thought the same thing. I did think maybe they might take him and not take Travis Hunter or, try to get somebody else. But no, I mean, you ain't get rid of him.
I couldn't believe Cleveland traded back and didn't take him. Bad as they need a Travis Hunter. I get that you got to get somebody to help Myles Garrett. You need to get somebody to put some points on the goddamn board too. Everyone is having buyer's remorse on Ashton Genty. I don't care if they are or not. He's a Raider, and that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
People see a lot of him. He gonna get the ball early and often. And if he can get it going, and with the rest of the weapons that we have on this field, it's going to be a very good turnout in our favor.
I saw something and I meant to address it because somebody was asking. I think it was Brian that was asking about it. Here we go. How's Geno performed compared to the other quarterbacks the last couple of years? Minshew, Baby Fingers, and Bunny Ranch. Geno out here showing why we made the trade. Geno laying the ball in there to Thornton. Geno laying the ball into Trey Tucker. Matter of fact, I need to call this motherfucker up while I'm at it.
Said, and we can get you boots on the ground from practice today, and we can get you an eyewitness account of just how good Geno was.
This bitch.
Let me know when you pull him up.
Oh, I'm laying here cuddling like a little bitch. Laying here cuddling like a little bitch. I know he ain't gonna pick up. I know what his ass doing. But okay. Call his ass now. Hello?
What's up, motherfucker?
Oh man, this is motherfucking Mike. What's good, Mike?
On here. What's up, Mike? Welcome to the Unfiltered Truth.
So with you. Don't start that bullshit.
Over here calling himself Domino's Pizza and then calling himself Jehovah's Witness. Wow.
You know, it's conflicted.
So you're live on the air, and yeah.
Okay. What for can I do you, my friend?
How was training camp for you today, sir?
It was pretty live, bro. It was pretty live. It was full go. I was hyped as a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit was tight.
Now, tell us about good old Geno. What were your thoughts on Geno Smith up close?
That's a beautiful deep pass. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was nice. That was a very beautiful deep ball. Pause. But yeah,
Very beautiful.
Geno could clean that bitch, bro. Anybody trying to debate anything, that's QB1. That's QB1. I've seen enough.
So, comparing it to, like our last quarterbacks we had, Booger Eater, Minshew, Bunny Ranch, and Littlefingers.
Yeah.
You say, would you say Geno is really on that point?
I think he's a tier above them, I'd say. I'd say it's definitely a massive upgrade, to say the least.
Massive upgrade.
Really?
Massive upgrade. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He gained the ball where it needs to be. And some real difficult window throws, too.
With velocity?
Yeah. Yeah, good touch on the ball. I mean, obviously, there's some where you gotta like throw bullets to get them up in there, and then there's some where light touch. Like he knows proper touch when it comes to the level of where he's throwing. Because obviously, it's not going to be close or deep ball. There's some intermediate,
Right.
From what I've seen so far, at least at practice today, I was impressed. I was definitely impressed.
So he can make all the throws, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
No hesitation?
Not that I see. No, he looked comfortable back there. Now, obviously, once we went 11 on 11 and you see Max coming at you, it's a little different story. But other than that, he looked good. He looked good out there.
Speaking of linemen, how would you say the O-line fared today?
One second. I'm by LAX. But yeah, I'd say the O-line looked pretty good. O-line held its own against our D-line. D-line was getting a solid push, but I mean, I'd say for the most part, O-line held their own. They were able to get the ball out and stuff.
Delmar Glaze, I mean, he basically lined up against Max. How was he looking?
He was holding his own. I mean, obviously Max is Max, so he gonna get his,
but he still made a challenge.
Yeah, he definitely stayed in front of him for a couple of plays. The way I see it, if it's gonna be like this all camp, bro, hey, we might have a Pro Bowl right tackle if Max keeps doing what he's doing, making bro do whatever he can to try and stay in front of him.
How was the guard play? How was Parham and did they have Kappa out there?
Yeah, Kappa was out there with the first team.
Okay. And Parham was on the left side with the first team?
Yes. Yeah.
How did Parham hold up?
I mean, he did okay. I mean, he won some reps, he lost some, but for the most part, I'd say he had a solid day.
Now, with Alex Kappa, how did he do? Because I know everybody was worried about him when we made the signing. You look at what happened in Cincinnati.
Kappa was solid today. He had a solid practice. I'm still not sure why a lot of people are trying to downplay Alex Kappa. He won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady.
That's true.
So I'm pretty sure he was the starting guard, and that's a pretty important spot, especially when you got to protect somebody like Tom Brady. I would have some trust in him. Now I know he had a bad year. He was coming off an injury and stuff, but he's healthy now, and he's playing in a blocking scheme or situation that he's more familiar with. So I expect him to be playing back up to par from what he was doing in Tampa, at least.
Now, your second unit guys, now Rogers, Grant, and Jordan Meredith, how are they doing?
They had a solid turnaround too. They had a solid showing out there. I mean, it's 50-50, bro. Like, it's hard to tell on first day of pads a little bit with some of these guys, just because some reps they win, some they lose. But I mean, you're going up against your own teammates at the end of the day. But I'd say Caleb Rogers, he's showing flashes though. I can definitely see flashes from Caleb Rogers, and Meredith was holding his own too.
Okay.
The offense was able to move the ball today.
I figured, like, with Meredith, they had him practicing at center just to get some, comfortability to say, hey, just want to know you ready to go, no problems at all. I kind of figured that from the other day.
Yeah.
Our wide receiver group, your thoughts, how did you feel about them? I mean, like, you see the big video of Thornton catching the ball from Geno, but you also want to know, okay, Jakobi Meyers, Jack Bach, and you also want to know how Trey Tucker's being consistent is, Malott doing something.
Okay, so obviously with the first team who I seen out there was Jakobi and Thornton. Thornton definitely had some huge flashes, obviously with that deep bomb that they posted, as well as other couple key plays. Trey Tucker, they're using him pretty well. Just find open space and get open, and Geno's gonna get the ball to you. And with Jakobi today, I was a little shocked. I didn't really see too much like that. Maybe I'm not sure if it was he wasn't getting open or not, but I didn't really see them throw to Jakobi too much today. Yeah, I didn't really see Jakobi get the ball. Malott, he was with the third team for the most part.
Okay.
And yeah, Jack Best looked solid, but he was mainly running with the second team. But he's showing that aggressiveness with pads, and obviously what we drafted him for: aggressive hands, not afraid to catch in traffic. He's making some solid catches in traffic today.
Okay, that's good. So basically, your first team is Myers and Thornton with a mix of Tucker.
With a mix of Tucker and Besh, yeah.
Okay. Now, is Besh in the slot, or is he on the outside?
From what I've seen, they were utilizing him more in the slot. They're utilizing him more in the slot today.
So,
what do we talk about, Robinson?
Well, there was a fear I had of that as well. And
that's not a fear. That's good.
Well, you also the operating area is the same as one Mr. Bowers.
No, because now that's a solid group right there with your receiver. Because now you got to remember
he wasn't.
He'll go 4 wide receivers.
Second team.
Say it again.
I said, if you remember, he said he was on the second team, so technically he wouldn't have been on the field at the same time as that.
Now, Mike, was he on the field at the same time as Mike when they were rotating him? I mean, Brock.
From what I've seen today, they weren't really running a lot of 12 personnel. It was mainly 11 personnel today. Mainly 11 personnel. So Big Mike was mainly running with second team today.
No, I meant to say was Jack on the field the same time as Brock?
As Brock?
Yeah.
Not today. A couple plays, not too often. Not too often did I see that.
Okay, so I was asking like that whole rotation where you had him in the slot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, when they would have him in the slot, usually, on the second team, for the most part, that was when Mayer was getting his reps.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's more of your slot guy. And he can. So he's something. So basically, it goes off what me and you had discussed the other day, that Jack, if you wanted to have like a physical set to go out there, Myers, Brock, Thornton, and Beck, but Beck being in the slot, that's like, okay, I need a physical couple yards to get a first down. But if you want to like try to like, okay, we can try to spread the field out a little bit. We're going to try to go deep here. Okay, Trey Tucker's coming in, but you also got to worry about the speed from Thornton. Then you also got to worry about Bowers. But either way, I'm not gonna downplay Jack, because Jack can actually cause separation. He can spread the field out as well. So to have those two being able to rotate in and out, that does pose a good threat for teams going up against us. But overall, would you say that what you're seeing with this receiving group, you're saying would you say it's better than taking out Devontae Adams? Would you say it's better than last? Would you say it's better than last year? How we finished off in that second half of the season?
Yeah, I think so for sure.
One other thing, our D tackles, Tyree Wilson playing inside, Lalua and Hemingway, and then also JJ Pegues. Did you see anything from them?
Pegues looked okay today. The main person who really shined to me was Jonah Luala. He stood out today.
Really?
From the D-line drills, at least when it came to like one-on-ones and stuff.
Okay.
And a little bit in 11-on-11s. John Lualu, and you already know the usual suspect, Adam Butler. He was making some noise too. But Pegues looked solid, and it's Lualu. I really like what I seen with Lualu.
So in other words, that 4.8, 4.9 speed that he had at Oklahoma is starting to show.
Yeah, we're definitely noticing the speed now, man.
And I mean, I get it. I mean, he's still a big guy. I know he's probably like at least at 300 flat, but still.
I mean, that's still
that's a
little explosiveness right there. If you ask me, that's some explosiveness
for being that size. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what did you see from our linebackers? How was Landon Roberts?
The Landon looked cool. So I know a lot of people on this one signing, a lot of people were hating on it when we saying, "Oh, I would have loved this signing 3-4 years ago." But hey, Devin White out there playing, bro. He playing some ball.
All right.
Yeah, and also our new hybrid linebackers. Another person that people were saying, "I would have loved this signing 3-4 years ago." Jamal Adams.
President Adams, looking good as the linebacker.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the $1 million question, and I know you're a defensive guy like myself, young Mike. Who laid the hardest hit in practice today? I haven't heard anything about that.
The hardest hit in practice today? I'm gonna say that might have been Devin White. That might have been either Devin White or Max. But also, even though it's first day of pads, like they're not trying to hurt each other either. Like they're being a little precautious.
I get that.
First day of practice, somebody's head.
Probably Devin White. He probably had Devin White or maybe Jacorian. Actually, Jacorian had a nice pass breakup where there was some contact on that one. There was some contact.
Oh, so he's back to full strength.
No. I'm sorry. Best stump was Jalen Smith. I'm sorry, Jalen Smith, bro. Jalen Smith had one. It was a pass to who did they pass it to? I think it was that to? I think that might have been a Thornton down the middle, or one of our other young receivers. But
hey, was that the one that you were telling me that old boy almost got him killed?
Yeah, that one. I'm not gonna say the names of who it was, but yeah. Yeah. If that was a real live game, bro, that might have been a fumble, and we would have likely been house tested.
God.
Like he hit him, but he held him up. Like he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm not gonna do that."
Well, you know what? I get why. I mean, last year that was flying, and you saw how many players were out.
Yeah, that's true, bro. I mean, I get it. We want to see contact. You want to see competition, but also you want to see your guys healthy for week 1 and the following weeks after that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the last thing I'm gonna ask you on, how them damn safeties looking? Palomar, how they looking?
Yeah, they ready.
Jeremy Chin.
Yeah, I like what I've seen with both. Well, Jeremy Chin, they were using a little bit everywhere, you know, in the slot and in at safety, but yeah. Honestly, I love the safety room. I'm fucking with the safety room we got for real, bro.
How about
So
Trey?
We're gonna
Trey
circle
Taylor
back.
and Chris Smith. How they looking?
Trey Taylor looked decent. He looks like he should be able to see a leap this upcoming season and definitely see some playing time. Chris Smith, I still got to see some more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still got to see more. Yeah.
And the rotation with the cornerbacks.
Yeah. So as of right now, from what I've seen with the corners, it was one second. From what I've seen, the rotation, the starters right now, it was a variation of Porter, JB, and Stokes. Like so, there were some reps I was seeing JB in the slot, and there were some that I was seeing Stokes in the slot too.
I keep forgetting. Both of them have experience working on the outside and in the slot.
Yeah. So at this point, it's honestly, that's ideally, personally, that's who I'd want to see. That trio as our starters at corner.
So Porter, Jacorian, and Stokes.
Yeah. Yeah. Another corner that was in the rotation a lot that he's been making plays, and some people might be shocked. Some might be like hyped about it. Depends on how you feel. Is DeCamerion. He's been making plays too. He had a red zone interception on Geno earlier today.
Outside of the red zone.
It was in the red zone. Now it wasn't like it was a bad throw or nothing like that. He was trying to fit the ball in a tough window, and DeCamerion just made a play.
Okay.
All right.
No, I was asking outside of the red zone for how he was doing in terms of space, because I know that he likes to play 8 to 9 off the ball, maybe even 9 to 10. And inside the red zone, that means he'd be able to sit on everything at that depth.
Yeah, in the red zone, like that's what that's ideal for it. What it seems like that's what Pat Brown likes to do. He rather instead of game being over the top, all that dink and dunk stuff, and prevent. Right. Bend, don't break.
Now, any of the and then the last thing I'm gonna end off on, any of the little your backup corners like Greedy Vance and Darnay Holmes.
Yeah. So Darnay, I gotta see a little bit more. I didn't really see too many like flash reps from him today.
Okay.
I mean, it looked like he was doing his assignment. Greedy Vance had a couple nice pass breakups today, and he's somebody who I really want to see possibly make this team. As long as he keeps stepping up and doing what he has to do, I think he has a real shot at making the 53.
Okay. Did you see Jaw Joyner out there?
Jaw Joyner. I seen him very, very briefly. He was with the 13. Mm-hmm. Very briefly.
So, in other words, probably about preseason, that first game with the guys that are on that third and second team, we probably get a third, fourth, and fifth. Well, yeah. Probably get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I had a couple questions for you, Mike. So I'll shoot them off quick, fast before Phil can cut me off again. How was Tyree Wilson's get offs looking? We've had a lot of conversations about that and how slow he is getting off the line. How did he look to you in person?
In person, it looked faster. I mean, I was there last year, and I wasn't too impressed with the get off. This year, I definitely see an improvement on the speed. I definitely see it's a quicker get off than before.
Is it him
Now,
moving?
One thing I'll say is he needs to stay a little low. That's the only thing I'll say. Stay low. It's great. Just stay low. Stay low.
Give me the crackers, bro. How much they running? 250? I got you.
Hey, give me that strawberry shortcake ice cream pop.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Dude. I'll see. I'll let y'all know.
All right, last thing I'm gonna ask about.
Okay. Because you said this is the last thing. Like
I know.
Yeah, hey, I'm
Just
saying.
my questions. You see how he just cut me
Hey,
off?
hold on. I'm gonna say it like Uncle of Jackie. No, I'm gonna say it like Uncle of Jackie Chan Adventures. One more thing, Michael.
What's good, bro?
The running backs. I know Genty showed.
No. Get his full account on Genty.
Okay. Give me the whole running backs, even especially Genty.
I'll leave him for last. So, Laube, still same thing, passing down back, potentially special teamer. Zeus seen a lot of reps today. I didn't really see Mostert out there too much, but Zeus got a lot of spin with the second team. He looked like a little more burst, but I mean, still, in my opinion, same Zeus.
Okay.
A little quicker. And while Genty, yeah, I will say he's as advertised. Definitely explosive. Definitely a threat in the passing game. When they did their one-on-one reps with the linebackers, he had this filthy. He faked on a choice route and just went straight vertical on a gainer. Oh my God, bro! If he would have caught that, bro, that would have been play of practice possibly.
That was ugly. We seen the clips of that. They put that. They had that one cast on the internet.
Yeah,
tell me about that footwork.
If he rallies shit like that, hey, I hope they were serious about getting him involved in the passing game. In the running game, he's as advertised, bro. Like they said, he bounces off tackles. He bouncing off tackles for sure.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up. That's what we wanted to hear from producer Mike, getting that boots on the ground first hand action.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, fam. I'm gonna let you go now.
All right, I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. You take care.
Take care.
All right, y'all too. Stay up. All right.
Well, there you have it, folks. President practice in a nutshell. Geno got a damn good, beautiful looking deep ball. YOLO bombs. You got a guy, a 6'5", 200+ pound receiver running a 4.3 flat that can catch it. Trey Tucker has come alive because he now has a quarterback capable of getting him the ball where he needs it in order to be successful. Brock Bowers does Brock Bowers things. The running back situation is looking great. The rookie is everything that has been advertised, and the homie Mike, let's keep it gangster. The homie Mike knows his shit. And he had some reservations before he seen him live. Same as me, but from what we've been hearing and what he saw, Genty is that man.
One thing I'm going to say right here. Damn. Robinson. Oh, I don't want Genty. guess what, motherfucker? You got him. You got him.
I'm gonna be happy that I did.
I will say that was one thing I did say when we last did our show. I wanted to hear something new about if Zamir White was going to try to take a leap and try to, work on getting better where he can be a part of that 1-2 punch with Genty. So that's something I wanted to hear, and so that's good to hear right now. But yeah, it is the first day of them being in pads. But it's good to know that ended off in a solid practice for them. But it's also good to know that offense, again, that was something that we talked about. I feel as if the offense was running like this last year, none of this shit would have been happening. Motherfuckers would have probably had their job still. But,
Y'all listen, truthfully, said Chris says, I'm excited we have a competent, winning, experienced coaching staff. Hey, man, first off, let me just say this, Chris, and you the homie, my brother, and I say this with all the love in my heart. Hey, fuck that shit, cuz. Didn't you hear what Pete was talking? Pete was popping in peas and letting it be known. He been winning 10 games for the last goddamn 20 motherfucking years, cuz. We ain't worried about little shit. We trying to win it all. Gino didn't come over here to, what did he say? He said he didn't come over here to break even. He came over here to run the motherfucking house. That's what time it is around here. We not thinking about that little itty bitty shit. We trying to win now and get this shit cracking.
Who to end this? What, an hour and 12 now?
Zamir?
I'm taking Zamir all the way, man. I mean, think about it. You already got that back in Genty, being a receiving back.
Don't even.
You do have Raheem Mostert.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Now, you shouldn't be mentioning that. You shouldn't be mentioning Genty and that other man in the same breath.
Yeah, they realize it. Yes, him playing inside, yes. Where he should have been.
In a drill. That's what we're doing. We out here fumbling and drilled. Man, I haven't seen a run with Dylan Lobby yet where he ain't put the ball on the turf, bro. That shit is. Listen. What you want me to tell you, man? I don't want to hate on. I wish that Cheddar Bob had all the success in the world, but I mean, they called him.
You did not call him Cheddar Bob.
Wasn't even me though. Who came up with that name? It was Max, but called that man Cheddar Bob, and he been fumbling ever since.
God,
they shouldn't have did that to that young man. They done ruined his career before he even took a snap.
Man, I was about to say something fucked up.
Hey,
yo.
It's a cold world. Grab a sweater.
Bro, he said his people. He said his people back 40 years.
Cheddar Bob.
Fuck. Oh, man.
Ashton Genty, Sincere McCormick, and Raheem, not Rasheen, will make the roster at first, second, and third string. Sincere is going to be one to watch. Now, he's a different style of running back from Zeus, and I would think just in terms of size, you need a guy like Zeus on the roster. Zeus is a north-south runner. You don't want him moving east and west at all, or unless you're running on a delay. But whichever direction he goes in, he needs to go straight ahead.
He fumbled in the fucking gauntlet, man. Nah, after hearing that shit, we gotta wrap this shit up.
In the gauntlet? No, not the gauntlet. We had one job. One job. One job. And he just keeps shooting himself in the leg.
Yo, tell me no. I'm done.
I just want y'all to know something. It don't matter where you are, no matter who you with. If you out somewhere fucking up, we just gonna be in the cut somewhere with the camera rolling to get your ass in 4K. This motherfucker see it all.
Nah, bro, I'm done.
He said Pete made him fun. Hey, Pete been doing it for decades, bro. Old school DB from way back. All right. You're gonna turn into Danny Woodhead 4.0. Listen, if you
Danny Woodhead 4.0, shit.
Yeah.
Danny Woodhead looking at him say, "You set our people back."
I'm out for that shit. Dylan Lobby ain't about to do none of that. He said his claim to fame was not getting touched in D3, D2, D3 ball. Hey, he showed that 9.7 speed, but he's still out there running though. At 74, I'm with it. Knock it out, Pete.
Boy, better learn how to wrap up and tackle.
That's what they will need to do, but they can't do that because that's against the CBA. Remember, Pete makes people practice too hard. We don't want to lose practices and draft.
No. I'm saying is use that speed, sir, because you're going to be on gunner duty.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't figure this out, boy, we shipping you off to NFL Europe.
You be over there with The Rock and the
No, he'll be over there with Jack Del Rio in France. Oui.
He didn't even get to be part of the Frankfurt team and say nine.
Nah, you know what? Just for that, nah.
Nine.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah, you know what? Where this fucking thing at? Nah.
Nine. I bet you motherfuckers thought this shit was over, didn't you? This is the post show. There's some new shit right here.
God,
even though we was doing this motherfucking shit.
Help! He keeping me hostage.
That's right.
Help! Police!